Happy Monday, everyone. It's Kimberly Beer here with Make It Happen Monday, one thing you can do this week to better build your business. And today I want to talk to you about backlinks. I've actually had a lot of questions about this particular topic recently, and I want to talk to you about what a backlink is, why it's important, and how you can get more of them to your website. So what is a backlink? A backlink is where another website sends people to your website. We could also think of this as an inbound link. It's really that simple. Why are backlinks important? Well, that gets a little bit more complex. First of all, Google loves backlinks because when other websites are linking to your website, it shows that your website is in a position of authority. In other words, if lots of people are referring people back to you, then you must know what you're talking about. So Google has told us in multitudes of ways that backlinks are a very important component in their ranking system. In other words, when someone types a query into Google and that search query returns results, there's a ranking that is involved in how those results are returned. And backlinks are a factor in where your website comes up in that particular ranking. In other words, if your website has a lot of backlinks that are sending people to it, then it's going to rank higher than another website which does not. And additionally, backlinks are really a good thing because it means that other websites are sending customers your way. So it's a way for you to find new people and also to have that social proof that your business is important and your business is also providing a quality service, because otherwise they probably wouldn't be listing it on their website, that website that's sending them off to you, are providing the backlink or inbound link to your site. So not all backlinks are equal. We want them to have some important pieces. One, we want them to come from topically on target and reputable websites. In other words, we don't want to just be a part of a link farming situation, right? We want that particular website to be something that relates to our business. It doesn't benefit us a lot of times in these directory sites if it's just a random directory with no real purpose. Whereas a association or industry website that's sending a customer off to our website, that means that that's a qualified consumer. That means that person has an interest in what we have to offer. And it's beneficial not only for us because we're getting the right people to our site, but Google takes a look at that and says, hey, this is a reputable website that is sending people off to this other site. So a good and reputable website wouldn't send somebody to a non-reputable website. So this is a trusted backlink. Another thing that is important is that the backlink includes keywords in the link itself. In other words, in the anchor HTML, which is probably something you guys don't want to get yourselves too concerned about. But basically, we want to have a keyword in there. So for example, if I want to up my ranking for a blog post on social proof, I would want the link to say, read Kimberly Beer's article, the title of the article on social proof. So the actual title or keyword is inside of that link. In other words, then I would have a better opportunity to rank higher for the keyword terms. How do I get social proof or something around social proof? And that another important piece of this is that your backlinks don't just appear all on one site. In other words, you want to have backlinks on multiple websites out there. And the more backlinks you have from one website coming to your website, it's not necessarily more impactful. In other words, if you have 20 backlinks from website A and only 2 from website B, both of those are going to rank equally the same amongst Google's ranking system. So you don't have to worry about building like a ton of backlinks from one specific website. You would like to have multiple websites out there that backlink to your website. So how do you get backlinks? So this is a little bit more complex. The easiest way I know to do this is to fill out your listings. Most of us are members of associations or organizations or places that have directories that are industry specific. Fill out your information for those and make sure you put your website in them. Almost all of these are going to have backlink capabilities. If you want to go one step further, write articles and blogs for other websites. And a lot of times those websites for our associations or organizations have opportunities for us to be able to put our information in. Also submit testimonials to these same industry type sites because again, you'll get to have a link in that testimonial and most of the time it's going to have something to do within your industry. So hopefully that will get people back to your site and Google will take notice of it as well. In addition, one of the best ways to get backlinks is to create linkable content on your website. Now, there's a ton of ways to do this. Write authoritative blog posts, provide infographics, put articles on your website that you've written that are important, quote, or do research studies and publish the statistics. Those are all great ways for you to create linkable content on your website so that other people who are researching or writing or publishing blogs or articles are drawn to your site and will link to it. Those are the best kind of links. In addition to that, and finally, claim your mentions. Go and look on websites, and when you have been mentioned, your company's been mentioned, ask for a link to be returned to your website if it wasn't included already. There are a lot of places out there that are already talking about your business, but may not have taken the time to actually put the link in. So go out there, find those, reach out to the person who wrote the article, who wrote the blog, who has the website, and ask them if they can go ahead and put a link in to your website. When we're mindfully thinking about this type of marketing, we want to remember that the internet is about building connections with information. In other words, that's the whole point of the internet. And when you actively add to that information library, to that amount of stuff that is out there, you're going to reap benefits because it's all set up to pass information and for people to be able to find information easily. The more you help in that accessibility, the better you are going to be received and the more benefits your company is going to have. All right, happy backlinking, and I will see you next week.